Hello world, Nikolai518 here, and today I want to host a website using AWS Amplify. Last night I was working and I was hungry, so I made a frozen pizza and I thought this would be a cool way to get some hands-on experience. The goal is to earn our AWS cert by the end of January, and taking practice tests and going over Udemy courses is important, but I think also getting some hands-on experience is equally as important. Not only do we want the cert, but we want to understand how to use the technology. So let me show you the website that I built last night. Here it is in all its glory. So everybody loves frozen pizza. You already have a freezer, why not put pizza in it? And here is the frozen pizza that I had last night. So this is great. I'm super proud of it, but I want to share it with other people. Right now it's just on my computer. My friends have no way to see it. So let's host this using AWS Amplify. Now, what is AWS Amplify? I'm going to have all these links in the description below. So how it works, AWS Amplify is a complete solution that lets front-end web and mobile developers easily build, ship, and host full-stack applications on AWS with the flexibility to use many different AWS services. Boiling that down, it's essentially you can pick what kind of storage you want, authentication, monitoring, and AWS is like fantastic. We will take care of all of that for you. I watched a few videos. One is by Be a Better Dev, and it's what is AWS Amplify. And I want to show you some pros and cons that they included in their video. I'm going to have the link in the description. Definitely check them out. Subscribe to their channel. So here are some pros and cons. You're able to get started quickly. Cool. You're able to prototyping. So, hey, I kind of heard about this. I want to try this out. That's great. Go for it. There's many free services, free tiers. If you just want to try or just tinker with some new tech, that's totally fine. Go for it. If it works, keep it. If not, delete it. Fast development cycles and shields you from the complexity of AWS services. So, as I mentioned earlier, choose what you want. AWS is like, great, here you go. Some of the cons would be that you don't really learn about the AWS services. I'm sure there's some really cool ones, some really interesting ones, and having it be so helpful can also be a hurtful thing too, where we're not really diving into the services and understanding those. So I think it's going to be a fine balance of, can you learn absolutely every single one? No. But is there maybe like 5, 10, or 20 that you can really try to understand and appreciate? Absolutely. Collaboration can be frustrating. You can't go outside the box, and potential for surprise bills. As somebody who plays video games, and some video games have subscriptions, I'm guilty. I'm pretty sure you're guilty. We've all had subscriptions to video games, and maybe we forgot to cancel the subscription, and we got a surprise bill, and it doesn't feel good. I think now is a new day. It's a new year, and being a responsible adult, we should be checking our bank accounts once every day. If there is a surprise bill and you can see it, the sooner the better, and I'm sure you can get that corrected. When you create an account, it's about 5 steps. You have to plug in some of your information, first name, last name, and the very last step is to enter card information. I have triple checked my bank account. I have not been charged. There's no surprise charges. But it is something you will need to enter, and I know that kind of stinks because sometimes you just want to mess around with the free stuff, and it kind of seems like more of a commitment when you enter in your card information. But for educational purposes, I would definitely recommend it. Let me get logged into my account, and let me show you a little bit about hosting. So once you get logged in, I'm going to go ahead and click on AWS Amplify. I'm going to do a new app, and I'm going to host a web app. So thanks for sitting tight. This will be the first screen that you see. You can connect it to GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab, AWS Code Commit, or deploy without Git provider. I am just going to do deploy without Git provider. Let me select that. You've already seen the website. And in my experience, sometimes when I fill out this piece of information and this one, and then I drag files over, for some reason, these pieces of information get deleted. I'm going to start with choose files. So let me do that. Let me locate our website. Give me a second. All right, got it. So here it is. Here's our website, index, script, and our CSS. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this folder and drag it right over. Here it is. Put it right in there. Give it a second. All right, I see it. All right, let's fill this out. So we're going to do frozen pizza website. And the environment name is just going to be fp dev. And we're going to save and deploy. This usually takes a minute or two. Let's see. All right, it's deploying 70%. And it's done. Cool. So now if I wanted to share this with a friend, all I have to do is click on this, and you can copy this and send it to them, and they'll be able to see your website. Our website right now is just the home page. It doesn't quite do the forum or the contact us stuff yet, but I thought this was a really cool way to have some fun, appreciate pizza, and get some experience with AWS Amplify. And again, when you're going for big goals, I think you can take it, or you can break it down into 1,000 small steps. This is just a small step. Does this encompass absolutely everything AWS Amplify can do? No, it doesn't. But I think this is a great first step, and it's a step in the right direction. So I hope that you had some fun. I hope that you learned something, and I really appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one.